Okay, Year 8, our next lot of questions is 6.3, and it's finding percentages of an amount. So if you're in a shop and you get 20% off $35 because the top you want is $35, this is how you work it out. So we know from last lesson what 20% means. 20% means 20 divided by 100. Okay, so we put that in first because that's what we learnt. Of means times, and we've got 35. Now we're going to put that over 1 just so it's nice and clear. Okay, now we're going to find something that goes into the top and the bottom. Now I know you taught you how to use your calculator for this, but today I want to see some cancelling out. Then you can use your calculator if you want to find if you're right or not. Okay, so the easiest thing we said to cancel is if there's zeros. So there's 1 on the top and 1 on the bottom. So we can do that straight away. Now we could cancel the 10 and 35, find out what goes into both of those, or we could do the 2 and the 10. Really doesn't matter. I'm going to do the 2 and the 10. So we're going to go 2 into 2 goes once, and 2 into 10 goes 5 times. Okay, we've got a 1 and a 35 on the top and a 5 and a 1 on the bottom. What goes in to both of those? A 5. Okay, so 5 into 5 goes once, and 5 into 35 goes 7. You need to be a bit clear because have a look at all the working out I've done. What is left on the top? We've got 1 times 7, and we have got a 1 times 1 on the bottom. Okay, so our answer there is 7. Now you need to go back to the question. It's 20% of 35. It's not dollars, it's not... this isn't dollars, this isn't tons, this isn't kilograms. So you can just write an answer of 7. Just be careful when you get to worded questions because it might be people or kilometres or whatever I just said. Okay, so let's try another one. 46%, so we're going to go 46. What does this mean? Over 100. And we're going to multiply that by 75 over 1. Now, I think, because I can see 75 and 100, we could do 146. We could keep halving them, all right? You could do that separately and see if you and I come up with the same answer. I can see with 175 I could do 5s, but I can do a bigger number. So the biggest number you can do will make it quicker. I can see that 25 goes into both of those. Now, as I said, if you want to do 5s or you want to start halving, that's fine, but I'm going to do 25. So 75 divided by 25, there's 3 of them. And over here, 25s into 100, there's 4 of them. Now, 4 and 3, there's nothing that goes into them. And 4 and 46, oh yes, I could halve them. Let's start halving. So I'm going to half of 4 is 2, and a half of 46 is 23. So half of 4 is 2, and half of 6 is 3. All right, do any of these have anything that goes into 2? Well, no, they don't, so we have to go from there. So we're going to do 23 times 3, which is 69, and on the bottom we've got 2 times 1. Now, that's not really what we want. We don't want to keep this as a fraction. It's much better as either a decimal or a mixed fraction. So I'm going to go 2 into 6 goes 3 times. 2 into 9 goes 4, and I have 1.5 left. Now from here, if you wanted to put that in your calculator, that's absolutely fine. If you put that in your calculator, you might get, or you would get 34.5. Either of those are correct. Okay, so once you get to this stage, please use your calculator, but you need to show this in your working out today. Right, what if we get a worded problem? So 16% of Year 12s at Doncaster Secondary College catch the bus to school. So there's our percentage. I'm going to write that down. Say I go, oh, this looks hard. I hate worded problems. Write down what you've got. Of means times, but let's write down it in words in case we're not sure. If there are 125 Year 12, how many catch the bus? Oh, there's our other bit of information. So we want 16% of 125. 16% means 16 over 100. Our of course, means times. And the other piece we've got is 125 over 1. So I want to see some cancelling, not straight into your calculator. So you could do 5s into 100 and 125. You could halve these. Keep going. Let's do that. Okay, I'm going to halve this and I get 8, and halve this and I get 50. Now 8 and 50, I could halve that again. So I'm going to go 4 and I'm going to go 25. So now 4 and 25, we can't keep going there. But 25 and 125, we could either do 5s or we could do 25. So I'm going to do 25. 25 and 125. So I'm going to go, how many 25s in 25? There's 1. How many in 125? There's 5. Now we've got on the top, it's a bit messy, so you've got to be knowing what you're doing. 4 times 5 is 20. On the bottom, 1. Now this is what I was talking about before. This is a worded problem. 20 what? What do we want to know? Look at the question at the end. If there are 125 year 12s, how many caught the bus? So our answer is 20 caught the bus. So we really need that last bit in there, the 20 caught the bus bit. Okay, so now I'm going to get you to have a go at these ones. And I want you to pause the video. And then you'll come back and see what the answers are, and hopefully, excuse me, hopefully you got them right. All right, hopefully you've done pretty well. The last one I just want to draw your attention to. The last one says 30% of $25. So if you get to 7.5, you'd get 1 mark, but it is dollars. So to get 2 marks for a question like this, you would have to make the answer $7.50. Now, I haven't explained any of this, so if you got any of these wrong, please ask your teacher and go through it with them and see what it is that you need to find out. Okay, let's have a look. Now, 6.3 today. It's really important that you do them out of order. I don't know why question 4 is not question 1. So can you please do question 4 first? And then you need to do 1, 2, 5, and then these couple of worded questions. And that's your job for today.